Welcome to a city immortalized in song, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals. Squaring off with another team from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, and the Cardinals will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Broncos offense will have the ball first. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off of defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, first play under the lights. You had all day to think about how you wanted to start the game, and this defense, exactly how they wanted to do it. Get to the quarterback and get him on the ground.
And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's busted. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Jones wants to throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. To the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Durham. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's Durham. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Cardinals come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. Field goal is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Pulled and fired complete. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Jones to throw. Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He will not make a fair catch, field the punt, and bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Jackson gonna throw it. Rush is on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Punt is in the air. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the third possession is the charm. It's complete. Turning it on. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the mark. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll heave it deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. At the 40, there he goes. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Cardinals, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Jackson will throw. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period, first down here. Snagged in the middle. It's Durham. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Got his man on the right. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. And the Cardinals started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they come to the line on 3rd down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hat trick and the score. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. The field goal is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Brooks. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Jones wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Broncos line up to punt it away. Looks it in for 40. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Cardinals are flying down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Under fire. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. And it's right down the boulevard. The lead now 6 here in the second. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Georgia Southern looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Sun Belt.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Jones to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got him. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobweb. Breaks into the open. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Gonna look downfield again. Bringing the heat. He's got it. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Jones wants to throw it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Broncos. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So an 82-yard drive there. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the grab. It's Ashley. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. Quarterback moving. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Jackson will throw. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass on second down. Here's the heat. He's going to take off. That should be the final play of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
The Broncos will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. Rides the back on the option, the give. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for room. It's Ashley. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Cardinals lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ashley. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Hamilton. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He splits the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. That's caught. It's Conley. At the 45 on its way. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jones to throw. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And that is another first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Brooks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now they take the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Florida Atlantic pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The Owls were clicking in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, there he goes. Puts him in the spin cycle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
At the 46-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Jackson will throw. Catch in the middle. It's Durham.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That sack's on him, not the O-line. Third down coming. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th down.
We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. This game will come down to this, a field goal trying to save them. With this one, they can vault into the lead. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal.
And how about that in the 4th quarter, and you need your kicker to execute a bomb to take the lead. You trust him, and he absolutely delivers.
Set to advance on the football.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
1st and 10.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over.
Man, I feel for this quarterback. I've been there before. I mean, you're playing at night. It's super cold. It's going to be hard to execute these passes. That one got away from the QB, and he throws a pick.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one, make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Jackson gonna throw it. Fires into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll stretch this lead just a bit to 15-10.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. From the gun, the running back has it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Jackson will throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Makes the catch, it's Hamilton. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call Red Snoopy. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the 1st.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Cardinals are rolling down the field. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. He'll pull it on the read. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Jones wants to throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here's the give off the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. This defense forcing them to throw into tight windows. They need another stop on 3rd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. With the catch, it's Brooks. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. To have any chance to pull this game out, they have to convert on 4th down here late in the 4th. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The give as they work on that clock. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Leaves it with the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did.
Jones to throw. Quick strike complete.
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Conley. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
Timeout, Western Michigan.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
Catch in the middle, it's Bostic. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Back to pass. Spits it out to the back. They're working that left side. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Miles. He makes a stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. The Broncos are facing 3rd and inches. Jones wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brooks. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.